I think community banks are a great partner in the community to get things done. Projects that otherwise, might not get funded to advance the economy and move things ahead. Community banks, I think, especially High Country Bank, have played a significant role.
As the Front Range continues to grow, as the Denver area continues to grow, then Colorado grows, and then there's more and more people that are moving to Colorado to live in the Front Range, but the secondary piece of that is to come to places like Chaffee County for recreation. Ultimately, those things lead to those people buying land, building homes, buying homes, second homes, retiring. And right now we're just getting a really high influence from those folks, and it's really pushing property values up.
In addition to that, we are the #1 mortgage company in the area. We always have been, having that savings and loan background.
Conventional loans, we do USDA, we sell a lot of loans on the secondary market so people can get the best rates and terms that they could get anywhere in the country.
One of the things that I think really sets us apart is having the opportunity to put some of the loans in our portfolio. So we're able to utilize that for some of our borrowers who have non-traditional income sources, who've had an established relationship with the bank. We know them, but they just may not show on paper that they're as good of a borrower as we know that they are. And we're able to accommodate for some of those unique property types that you find in a rural community.
Well, like those first-time home buyers, they're so nervous and they want to buy a house and they're excited, but it's a scary process. We ask a lot of questions, and then when you get to tell them that your loan has been approved at a certain interest rate, they can save money by buying a house than paying rent, and they get that home for that growing family. That's probably the most satisfactory feeling, I think.
Back in the 80s, when the savings loans became commercial banks, or were granted the powers of commercial banks, we knew the people already. We'd done their house loans. We'd lived in the community, so it wasn't that big of a deal for us to transition into commercial lending. Now our stability over the years has allowed us to be the primary lender in the area. Both commercially, we feel like we do the lion's share of the commercial businesses, have great relationships with people that we've known all of our lives. And we got great people internally here that have just risen to the occasion, and they have great rapport with all of these outside companies.
We've been very successful due to the fact, I believe, that we are friends and neighbors with people in the community here. And banking is one of those pieces to that fabric. We've gotten to a point where we wanted to expand more land area and build a building. The bank got behind us this past year and helped us acquire some property and build a building.
They definitely have really rooted themselves as a really strong catalyst in the growth and development of this town. Like there are a handful of other businesses that they've said, let's go.
And it's just been a great experience because they not only came to live here as a family and raise their kids here, but they also came here to start a business. And a lot of young people, kind of their age and generation, who are moving to Buena Vista and really doing some great things, buying businesses, starting businesses, buying some of the old buildings, refurbishing them, modernizing them.
Since we took over 4 years ago, we've put our own kind of thumbprint on the company, but really keeping the core of the company as it stood since 1972 as really a company that helps to provide gear and equipment for the outdoor adventure or for that outdoor lifestyle. It's not necessarily about the products that High Country offers, it's the process. It makes it a lot easier for us to sit down at the table and to work through however challenging a new potential deal could be. That's one of the main reasons why we continue to enjoy High Country Bank, is because they understand how to do it well.
Purchases of businesses that are existing and transferring to new owners that were either part of the company working for it before, or just come in because they knew the business and wanted to buy it and take ownership of it. A lot of times when that happens, you get a new energy and a new life, and kind of blossoms into more than it was before. So keeping things going in the community, creating jobs, Having people move here and be successful here is very important to us. Key thing that we do very well is that we take the time to sit with them and we talk to them and figure out their needs and then work a way that we are comfortable with it from a loan structure perspective, as well as what can work for them.
It's not just, hey, you have a credit score, here's your cash flow. It's really, how is your business? How are you succeeding? How are the employees? They really care about the people, not just the numbers. And you have to have a partner in a bank. And our number one strength is education. I mean, it's not like a secret of why is the bank not helping me. We stay in communication with our borrowers and make sure they know where they need to be to qualify. So it's not a mystery. So we're able to help the businesses start up, grow, expand, even acquire other businesses and also sell them.
Those are true bank relationships and long-term relationships. When you make a loan to somebody to purchase a business and real estate and that's a long-term commitment.
Example, I had a coffee shop and they've been in business 10 years or plus, and they are leasing their space. And to see them buy their future location and to be so excited is amazing. To know where they're going to be permanently and not just leasing here and there, it's really a good feeling. And then to hear them say the process was easy, that's key.
I had a great experience where I closed a small business loan for a couple that bought a business in the area. They're from Texas. We've been working on it for about 6 months. It's a very large business and loan. There's SBA financing involved. And the people today after closing, in addition to the wife, crying and just being so thankful and appreciative of what everybody did to make this dream come true for them, the husband looked me in the eye and he said, "Thanks for believing in us." And that's, I'll always remember that. Have somebody say that. Thanks for believing in us.